Okay, now we'll go to waste management. So you mentioned there's new waste programs coming into play. Before we get into that, on your final thoughts on that, what cannot go in any of the bins that are going to be? You've got the green waste, that's the biodegradable waste. You've got the paper, you've got the glass, you've got regular garbage. What can't go in any of those?
That's a good question.
Computers and things, electronics, right?
That's right. Electronics, any type of furniture, of course, any type of organic material should be diverted from your garbage. Make sure you have an organics program in place. Like styrofoam, for example, is another thing that cannot go into your recycling bin, but you can take it free of charge to any of the Return It depots. They accept that material on behalf of Multi-Materials BC.
See, I had no idea styrofoam, because you buy a computer or anything and it's packed with those.
With styrofoam, and people break it up into little pieces and they put it in garbage bags. And really, it should go to a Return It depot, the same place where you take your bottles.
Okay, now one of the things is. I know this because I have a dead 55-inch TV in my basement, right? So it's a nice flat screen when they kind of first came out, but it ran its course. It's still in my basement because I got to get rid of this thing.
Right.
So what do you say to somebody maybe who's older, doesn't drive, or maybe somebody doesn't have a car, and they've got to get rid of the flat screen TV or even one of the big old cube sort of style TVs, or they've got a computer screen or electronics? Like, can you work with the strata to, like you said, have a day to get rid of these things?
Yeah. We like to do these. We introduced this new program, was spring and fall cleanup events, because we did notice a lot of this material going in the garbage. So in essence, you just basically plan 2 days out of the year, and you have everybody, just like a spring cleanup. Everybody will go through their house and clean up all the things that they don't need, like a television, and it would all go into one bin. And then we have arrangements with a facility that will separate everything and sort it out. But any type of electronic can be taken to a Return It depot free of charge. That's not a stewardship program.
Yeah.
That's an Encore program, and that's Encore as the organization that actually manages all the refundable bottles as well.
So what would you say to somebody like who has my old 55-inch flat screen? It's heavy too. Like the new one I got weighs a third of the weight of the old one, and it's bigger too. So how who do you call?
The first place I would check with your municipality, because a lot of municipalities offer a large item pickup program right at the curb. So you can call and schedule either a couch or a fridge or even a 55-inch super heavy TV to be put at the curb. You just put it at the curb, and then they'll come by and pick it up with a separate kind of truck. So check your own solid waste plan in the city of Vancouver to see if they offer that service, which might be an easy way to do it. Otherwise, you do have to take it to a Return It depot. You can't put it any other way. You got to take it somewhere where their electronics will be recycled.
Is somebody maybe who's older, doesn't drive, or maybe somebody doesn't have a car, and they've got to get rid of the flat screen
Or
TV?
for design roofing, we have something called CORE certification.